Hello, MistTrackers. Not that long ago, the Harmony blockchain suffered a 100 million hack due to exploits in their Horizon Bridge protocol. Today, we'll be using MistTrack to show you how and where most of the funds have been sent. Starting off, we'll select the crypto we're searching, which is ETH in this case, and enter the address we're investigating. Lucky for us, the hackers swapped most of the stolen funds to ETH and transfer it to this address before starting their laundering process. Under the Overview section, we can see that this address received close to 86,000 ETH, and the majority of it has already been transferred out. To look for other crypto held by this address, we can click on the tokens underneath the assets, or we can head over to Portfolio and click on Debank. This will allow us to view the funds on other blockchains associated with this address. Anyways, let's get back on topic. Using transaction analysis, we can see that all outgoing transactions were transfers. This makes our investigation a little easier since we don't have to worry about them swapping the funds again or bridging to other networks. Scrolling down, we get our first visual display on the movement of funds. Since we already know most of the funds came from Harmony, we can remove the incoming transactions and focus on the outgoing. Next, what I like to do is remove all the smaller transactions. This will help us focus on the larger transactions. We have narrowed down our search for the majority of funds to these 5 addresses here. Let's start our investigation. We can do so by clicking on New Investigation, and it will prompt us to create a new case name. I will be naming this case the Harmony Bridge Exploiter. Let's repeat the same process we did earlier so we can narrow down our searches. First, we'll filter out all incoming transactions to this address and narrow down our searches further by unchecking the smaller transactions. Now that we started an investigation, we can expand on the original 5 wallets. As you can see, the original funds sent to these wallets were then transferred out into new wallets, with each wallet receiving around 6,000 ETH. Does anyone want to take a guess on where the funds are sent next? If you guessed Tornado Cash, you'd be right. As a matter of fact, all the funds here were eventually sent to Tornado Cash. From the original 5 wallets that received the majority of the funds, they were split into new addresses, with each address receiving around 6,000 ETH. The exception being the last wallet receiving around 7,700 ETH. This is most likely due to receiving the last batch of funds. In total, 13 addresses received close to 6,000 ETH, while one address received over 7,700 ETH. All funds were then sent to Tornado Cash in the same manner, in transactions of 100 ETH at a time, giving us a total of 857 transactions. This was all done within a period of 2 weeks, with the first transaction taking place on June 23rd of this year. This concludes our initial investigation into the Harmony Bridge exploit. We encourage you to start your own investigations and help victims track down their stolen funds. Sign up for a free trial and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date on the latest exploits.